Good morning, viewers, and today, before I talk about the season 4 trailer for Stranger Things, I've got to say, the weather here has been abysmal in England, terrible. I got caught up in it yesterday. It had the world's smallest umbrella, which didn't really help. My sneakers got soaked. It was ridiculous, but yep, this is going to be an interesting. I have not seen this trailer at all, obviously, hence it's my first time talking about it. And I will say, I haven't rewatched the previous seasons of Stranger Things for a while, but I do remember the characters. Dustin, you know him singing that never-ending story at the end with was it with the CB radio? Oh, God, I remember CB radios. I bet a lot of you are watching this now thinking, what's a CB radio? Well, it's the precursor to the mobile phone, and in some ways, it was actually the better device. But, you know, you can look it up on Google, see what you're missing out on. Radio Shack, which is known as Tandies in the UK. Yeah, you remember those? But this is the one thing that I love about Stranger Things. It's a reminder that we've got to preserve pop culture because it is slowly trickling away, folks, and we've got to preserve those great memories. And that's why I love about Stranger Things. It is that it's provenance. It's where all the good stuff started with pop culture. So this is going to be interesting, guys. I don't know what to expect in this trailer because when we last left off with season 3, we saw Jim Hopper. He was in a Russian clink, wasn't he, from what I remember, which is pretty awesome because obviously he went into that portal to save 11, if I'm not mistaken, and then suddenly ended up in Russia, of all places, which is kind of funny. It would have been great in the Black Widow movie. They made a reference to that because, you know, oh, look, I was in the 80s and I came as a Russian superhero and here I am. So it's going to be, it's just a stupid thing I had to throw in there. But I couldn't help it. That's how I roll. So without further ado, guys, I'm going to throw in the drum roll right now. And we're going to watch the season 4 trailer for Stranger Things by the Duffer Brothers. Here goes. More 11s? I've always wanted to play chess. I used to play, but not for the longest time. Oh, it's the 8-ball. The mystical 8-ball that tells you everything. Are we going to see Steve Harrington in his Farrah Fawcett hair?
How are you today? Good. I'm glad to hear because today I have something very special planned for you.
Oh, okay.
11, you're listening.
Okay, guys, there wasn't really much to go on with that trailer, the main trailer of this reaction, which is obviously all these other, you have what numbers 1 to 10, and then obviously 11 is like the big deal. She's in her own special room. I'm going to see how they address the timeline because obviously the cast members have gotten older, so I wonder if they're going to they can easily explain that, funny enough. I don't think there'll be a problem about that. So who knew the pandemic was going to land and disrupt things the way that they did? By the way, an interesting conspiracy theory about the pandemic, which I heard yesterday. Someone mentioned to me that they think it's a man-made device and it's just a way to reset the world. I love conspiracy theories because if you think about it, the pandemic worked in the same way, or does work in the same way as anthrax does. And I'm not talking about that awesome heavy metal group, but yeah, one to think about. But I'm pretty sure a lot of you know that already. But honestly, this is, I'm not sure what to think. It's intriguing. I'd like to have seen a fuller blown trailer with the rest of the cast. I want to see Steve Harrington in his Farrah Fawcett hair. I think his dynamic with Dustin was one of the best things of the last season. That was amazing. I mean, Steve Harrington has this persona of being a real douchebag, and they suddenly turned his character around and made him a really cool guy.
Farrah Fawcett's right?
Yeah, Farrah Fawcett. You tell anyone I just told you that, and your ass is grass, you're dead, Henderson.
I love that. He's just, I mean, Joe Keery is kind of really good timing, actually, about this trailer airing, and then he's going to be in Free Guy next week, which I can't wait to review. And then obviously you had the three main guys, Mike Wheeler and Lucas and the other dudes. They've all got their Ghostbusters gear on, and of course I did a review for Ghostbusters Afterlife just a couple of weeks ago, which I'll stick into this video as well. So if you haven't seen that reaction trailer yet, by all means go over and have a look, give it a like, give it a subscription if you want to, that's no problem at all. But Stranger Things, I do love a lot. The first 3 seasons were just great anyway. Obviously I've got a bit of a crush on Karen Wheeler because that's what moms looked like back in the 1980s. You don't get that now, they've all got tattoos and everything, which is just ridiculous. But I will say as well that Jim Hopper was one of those interesting character evolutions, if you like. So in season 3, people couldn't understand why Jim went from this kind of genial nice guy to someone who just had rage issues. Well, first of all, yeah, PTSD. I get that from what happened from the last season. And then also the fact that he went into a Max Payne 3 / Thomas Magnum mode with the Hawaiian shirts and smoking the big cigars. I loved all of that. That was hilarious. And Jim just going full-blown action man. Why not? You know, the conventional action man is always the roided up dude with the baby oil all over them, but Jim Hopper, played by David Harbour, with a strange taste in spouses, by the way. Lily Allen, really? Did you see that one coming? But honestly, whatever he does in his personal life is his personal business, but as an on-screen actor, he is just an incredible dude. He really is. So yeah, that's just been my reaction to the sneak peek trailer for season 4 of Stranger Things, and it's gotten tons of likes already and tons of views, so I'm not really surprised actually. I would probably say this is probably I would say this is the second mascot series for Netflix. Definitely the first would be Daredevil for me, and the other MCU shows that followed. But yeah, I enjoy that, man. That was good. It's a nice little taster. I'm looking for the full-blown trailer. I do wish that the later seasons of Stranger Things were released around Halloween. I believe the first season was, but I don't know why the rest didn't follow that trend. It would have been nice if they did, but it is what it is. So yeah, 2022 guys, we're going to get a brand new season and a series. I think it might come out in March. I'm going to call it and say March because I think January is quite an overcrowded season at the moment for new things to be dropping online. So that's been it, guys. If you enjoyed this reaction today, don't forget to hit that like button, smash that subscription button, and I will see you on my next video.
You can run, but you can't hide!